Hey, how's it going, you guys? So today I have a Sion gameplay. This is actually my first game playing Sion, and he's one of the free-to-play champs, so I wanted to try him out. And this game is going to be on Summoner's Rift, and it's right now. I think in this game I'm a level 6 summoner. So most of these accounts are like Smurf accounts and stuff. Okay, so in this game, I was thinking about taking mid because we have a Sivir, but Sivir didn't want to take it. But Mundo said he could do it, so I let him. And they came down bot. I started out with a cloth armor and 5 health pots because I want to stay in the lane for a while. I want to stay in here until I get a good amount of gold. And I put my first point into my Q ability, which is Cryptic Gaze, I think it's called. And it's a stun. So nothing's really happening here. Let me speed it up a little bit. I'm going to try and cut a lot of this out, but I'm using Law Replay, and Law Replay doesn't like have a rewind that I know about. So I kind of like want to keep recording through most of it unless I know nothing's going to happen. So anyway, I wanted to use my Q for some early harass. Unfortunately, Mordekaiser wasn't near enough to like get any hits off, because normally I'm able to get an enemy champ down to below half health right at level 1. I actually love playing Sion. Like this is my first game with him, and I've played a couple with him since. And like the build that I use with this guy, like I don't know, it's just a really fun build to play. And you'll get to see why later. I also have another commentary that I want to do with him, like another game that I got. But I decided to do this one first because it was my first game I played with him. So you can kind of like see how a couple of the things that I changed in between, like, you know, as I got used to playing him. So here I'm just last hitting for a little bit. Next, my point goes into my E ability, which, as you can see, I just toggled my E off, and that's something that I've just recently learned. Like I heard that like. So the E ability, his cost is, I think at level 1 it's like 8 health. It says cost 8 health, and I was thinking, oh, like that's like 8 health, like per like 5 seconds or per second or something like that. So I thought like as if I kept it on, I would continually lose health. So you see me toggle it off, and I just toggle it on right as I'm about to last hit a minion, because the ability, every time I get a kill with that while it's on, I gain at level 1. At level 1, I gain one max HP, and you know, as I level the ability, the more HP you get. So just there, you can see why I hate laning against Caitlyn. The range on her is so ridiculous that she's really good at harassing, especially against a melee champion like me. So she's able to just like sit there, and I think she sits there in the bushes for most of the time and just hits creeps, and if we get close enough, she hits us too. So we're both low on health, and I'm trying to use my health pots because I don't want to go back because I only have 400 gold, but it's getting tough. The minions are pushing. Caitlyn's coming up. We're both too low health to really do anything about them because they're both basically at full health. So I'm just trying to get as much last health as I can, or last hits as I can, because it'll increase my my max HP. So there I stun. I wanted to get some harass off on Caitlyn, but again, Mord wasn't close enough to get any hits in, and I blew my exhaust too. So at this point, I'm thinking about backing. I'm pretty sure I back here. Oh, I guess not. We're basically just tower hugging. We can't really do much. I'll just skip ahead to the next part because nothing really happens until after I back. Okay, so as you can see here, at this point I've backed, and my first item I got is a Magus Blood Razor, and the whole reasoning behind this is it'll help me kill minions faster, and the more minions I kill with my E ability on, the more max HP I get by the end of the game. And normally I try and stay in lane so I can go straight till Wriggle's Lantern, but I needed it back, and I had enough money for the razors, so I got the razors. So I teleport back in, and their Mordekaiser was chasing our Mordekaiser, and he was behind our tower. I kind of missed the beginning of it, but you can see us. He wastes exhaust. He tries to slow us, and he goes down to Mordekaiser. So now we're both at basically full health. Caitlyn's less than half. She's an easy target. My stun goes up. I hit her. Unfortunately, she has heal, which is actually it's basically a useless spell when you get to the higher summoner levels. But you know, at the level we're at, it actually helps a lot. Surprisingly, she's sticking around, and I know that if I can just get a stun off on her, it'll only take me like 2 auto attacks to kill her. But we can't do much at the moment. So right now she has no mana, no health. She can't do anything to stop us. So we're just gonna hit this tower until this next minion wave comes. At this point, I'm getting really antsy. Like, I really just want to take care of the Caitlyn, but she's staying like just out of range because she has such good range with her auto attacks that she doesn't have to get very close to hit us. Now their Mordekaiser's back, so things aren't looking so good. I throw up my shield so I don't lose any health, and I'm able to get a couple hits off on him. Let's see. Caitlyn's at about half health now, waiting for my chance. Their Mordekaiser goes after ours, not realizing I'm behind him, so I'm able to get my stun off to save my Mordekaiser. Got a few hits off, my shield prevented me from taking any damage, and now I got the exhaust on the Caitlyn. She's about to go down. I could have taken her, but I get exhausted. She has her ult up, almost kills me. I am waiting for my health pots to go. Let's check. Our Mordekaiser's sitting in the bush just waiting, and I come back. Their Mordekaiser comes in, and he goes down. He just didn't know, he thought I had backed or something, and he just didn't know that I was in that bush, which is why we were able to get that. Now, Caitlyn's too low health to do anything, and so I have low health, so I should back, but I know Caitlyn can't do anything, so we just sit here and get the last hits. Okay, so now I have my Wriggle's Lantern. I just threw it down on the river for Dragon, so we can watch that. I was thinking of ganking middle, but our Mundo was kind of pushed a little too far. So I decided to come down because I can see our Mordekaiser doesn't have a lot of health, and I wanted to hurry back so he could get back to base and get some health. Come into lane, get a last hit. I have my shield up so I don't take any damage. I get a couple hits off on Caitlyn, and my hits do a lot to her, so that's already about a quarter, maybe a fifth of her health. Mordekaiser fainted back, but instead he just threw up a health pot, came into this bush. I could see what he was doing, so I was get the stun off from this Mordekaiser. We both jump on him. He used Ghost, and I used Exhaust, or maybe he used both. Anyways, he throws up his ult, and this Mordekaiser goes down. Caitlyn wasn't very smart and decided to stick around. We probably could have gotten her, but our Mordekaiser left, fearing he would die. But right now, I have my ult up, so I'm pretty much like unstoppable. Like, there's no way Caitlyn's gonna be able to kill me by herself. Mordekaiser hits like every trap he possibly can in that bush. I'm going around seeing if I can get a stun off. She's a little cocky. Oh, this little like tower on the outside of the border blocked my vision. I didn't see that trap, and I hate walking into those. Let's fast forward a little. I'm just chilling in the bush, waiting for the last hits to come up. My Mordekaiser's on his way back. Okay. So I can see her in the bush. Can't do much to her though because the trap and the minions. She doesn't know my Mordekaiser's here though. Let's see. Get my stun. We both jump on her. She has an exhaust. I have to run around the trap, and she ends up hitting me with her slow, so she's able to get away from that one. So here, with my ward that just expired in the middle, I could see Swain coming down. So I threw my new ward up right there, and we both jump on him. His snare kind of saves his life right there, because we weren't able to attack him for like 2 seconds maybe. And my Mordekaiser's about to die, so we run back, and he has the little Mordekaiser like death helmet. But their Mordekaiser gets a little greedy, thinking he can get back here. So we chase him away. He was maybe one or two more hits away from dying. Here I get my boots, and I teleport to mid because you can't see him right now, but there was 3 people attacking mid, so I wanted to help defend. So we push it up, and there's still a couple of them here. I got my stun off. All 3 of us jump on him, and Mordekaiser goes down in like half a second. I saw Fiddlesticks over in that bush, but I knew he couldn't really stop us, so I figured we should just push. I have my ult up, and we can take this tower down no problem. So Mundo goes over to check up on Fiddlesticks. He's probably going to go help top now. Yeah, because Fiddlesticks went up top, so he went up top. We got middle tower, but I know Mordekaiser is struggling on bottom lane, so instead of going top, I decided to come down to help him. So let's fast forward. Okay. I get down here. Caitlyn's all pushed up. I run around her trap. Oh, well, I tried to run around her trap. And I realized that she's already too far gone. So, time to the last hit. Okay. So, I missed that part of it, but Caitlyn was in the bush, and I pushed all of her minions, and stunned her. We jumped on her. We used I popped my ultimate, and Mordekaiser used an exhaust to slow her down, so we're able to get enough hits off. And at the last second, I blow up my shield to do a little bit of damage. I thought I was gonna kill her, but it didn't. But Mordekaiser's, I think it was his AOE like cone shape move. I forget what it's called. He uses that to kill her. So right now I have 5 assists and no deaths, no kills. We get the first tower. I come down here to push the second tower, and Fiddlesticks tries to come get me. I exhaust him, stun him, exhaust him, and then I start hacking away, and he sits there and lets me do it. I basically didn't lose any health because with my ult up, the lifesteal I have is ridiculous. So I push all the rest of these minions, and now this tower's mine. I realize Swain is, I see Swain in the middle, so I'm like, okay, he's not going to come get me. And I know I just killed, we've just killed 2 of their champs, so they're probably not going to be here anytime soon. So I figured I could stick around. Unfortunately, my creep wave runs out, and Caitlyn shows up, so I need to get out. Okay, now, my team is pushing mid, and they're going down. Mordekaiser's sticking around a little too long. I got my stun off on him, but he uses his heal to, stay alive. You can see they're both barely any health. I'm still at full health, and I have no problem just pushing the lane. As you can see, that tower is freaking hitting me from like 8 miles away. Caitlyn gets cut out of position here. She tries running this way. She tried to lay down a trap so that we'd end up running into it, but it doesn't quite work for her. I don't know why she walked into Dragon. She looked like she might have been clicking in the wrong area or something, and it was just like making her character spaz out. But I get the kill there. If you add that to Fiddlestick, I have 2 kills, no deaths, and 5 assists still. We're here, and we figured we might as well take Dragon, and now I recall back to base. So here I'm running back to middle. Riven was getting dominated, and I saved her life with a stun on Mordekaiser. Fiddlesticks went a little bit too far trying to get him. As you can see, Fiddlesticks isn't really doing much to me. All I have to do is auto attack the minions, and I gain back my life that he takes. My ult is up, so I decided to stick around and just push these minions, even though there's a bunch of them here. I get my stun off on Fiddlesticks, and I was like, 3 or 4 hits, and it was over half his health. those are auto attacks too. So we're chasing him down. Mordekaiser gets exhausted and stuck behind us, so he goes down. Fiddlesticks is being dumb. At this point is when I realized that Fiddlesticks was just feeding. He ends up going like 0 and 11 or 0 and 9 or something like that. So Master Yi comes up behind us. I get the stun off on him. He's going down. The slow from Dr. Mundo, and Yi escapes, comes back, kills Dr. Mundo. I got greedy thinking I could take him, and I do take him, but now this tower's on me. And with the Caitlyn ult, I go down. So I got a little greedy with that kill with Mr. Yi, or Master Yi, my bad. And Caitlyn was able to get me with her ult. Okay, so right now we're dominating in terms of turrets. We decided to all push mid. Riven's split pushing top, and looks like she's getting a little bit of trouble right now. So there's 2 up top with Riven and 3 down here, but I saw Caitlyn out of position, so I was thinking I could get her. Instead, Swain comes up behind us, and we get him out of position. Even with his ult, he's not able to do much. So he goes down. I get exhausted, and I have the Mordekaiser ult, but it's still not enough to do anything to me. Once I have my ult up, it's like I said, the lifesteal is pretty much impossible. And as you can see, the whole build that I have is based off of attack speed. Oh man, Fiddlesticks just gets melted. And right now, like, I'm taking tower hits because I killed Fiddlesticks in the tower range, but my lifesteal is able to keep me alive, no problem. And I'm able to recall right here. So I've just teleported back to mid. I'm 4-1, and Master Yi, I hit him with my stun. He runs away. I hit Mordekaiser a couple times. Swain gets jumped on. I tried to hit Swain with my stun, but I ended up getting Mordekaiser, which worked out fine anyways because Mordekaiser goes down. I'm about to die, so I decided to back out. Me and Mordekaiser both had the same idea, and we try and kill these neutral creep. I'm trying to get it for the lifesteal, and I'm not sure why he's doing it. I guess he just wants experience. So we come down here. Now I see this giant minion wave. I have my shield up, so I don't take any, so I don't lose any health, and I just lifesteal and get gold. So like this whole build that I have with the Sion is based off of attack speed and to utilize the lifesteal with my ult. I get so much lifesteal with that I can sustain myself late game against, like, even on like 2v1 or 3v1 fights. And I focus on farming like as much as I can. My first item, I just go straight for Wriggle's Lantern to make it as easy as possible to get creep kills. Oh, you can see I get the stun off on Master Yi. I'm able to tower dive him, no problem. I have my ult up, and it just goes away, and my team is pushing down here. Instead of backing, I figure I'm strong enough at this point to where I can come in and I can life steal one of their carries, one of the squishy people, and get them. But my team backs off, so I decided to back off. Okay, so here we've pushed up middle. I get my stun off on Master Yi. Unfortunately, my team wasn't in here to come help get him, but once I get my exhaust off, he's done. I was able to stay at full health the entire time, so the tower wasn't doing much to me. Lifesteal off these minions. It took me maybe 4 hits, and I'm back at full health. Now I'm trying to intimidate them, scare them off, so we can get this inhibitor without taking too much damage. So that goes down. And I ran to this wall thinking I could flash over it, but I don't have flash. So I walk around. I'm coming up here, and I decided to just take this minion wave because I can see my team pushing further up. So I figured I'll just kill these minions now so that it's easier for them to push up. Swain's coming after me. I kind of try and bait him a little bit, get him further enough away from his tower to where I can stun and kill him. It works well, but Master Yi shows up, so I decided to back off. Caitlyn comes up from the front, and she's going down, so I stun her, take her no problem. Master Yi ult so he can try and escape. Unfortunately, my stun wasn't up. Otherwise, we could have taken Master Yi as well. So here we're just pushing. I wait for my minions to get up, and then I realize when she's going down, I can take Swain, stun Master Yi, and he goes down. So at this point, it's pretty much GG. I'm just gonna kill these minions off. As you can see, I'm not even level 18 yet, and I already have 2400 max HP, and that is game. So this is my first gameplay that I have with Sion. This is actually my first time playing him, so I didn't do as well as I could have, and I have another game that I want to show you guys that I'll put up later. That's a much better game, and it'll show the power that Sion has. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.